few. Let us try to communicate with each other in English. Build the conversation. Some more casual conversation is good. So, Akshaya, Gopinath, Pravina, I want you guys to talk to each other. Let's say we are meeting in a coffee shop. Let's greet each other, and so if it is not going well, then I will also pitch in. But I want you to speak continuously, like how we talk during any conversation, right? An official or unofficial conversation. We'll just try it. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. I think for this kind of just regular conversation, I don't think we need a preparation time, right? So Gopinath, you can start, sir. You have a lot of things usually, right? Just initiate the conversation. What happened? No, your voice is not audible. Okay. Okay. Gopinath is going to join again. Let's wait for 1 minute until he joins. Maybe use this time for just preparing yourself. Gopinath, are you able to hear us? Looks like there is some issue. We are unable to hear you speak. Sorry, buddy. No, I don't know what the issue is. Okay. Okay. Let's get started. So, Akshaya, Pravina, I mean, where are you from? Where, I mean, just can you tell me, I mean, where you are from?
Yes, so I'm from Perambur, Chennai.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yes, sir. I am from Trichy.
Oh, Trichy, nice. I am from Kumbakonam.
Okay.
Sir, could you please tell about your school life and your college life?
Yeah. So
Like
yeah. Go
like
ahead, go ahead.
your friend circle. So how will you manage your friends and studies and your time management?
Time management. Oh my God. I'm still figuring out on certain things, but still, yeah, it's a good start, right? So I mean, I have a lot of friends, and especially I'm still in connect with my school friends as well. We have a group of 10 whom talk to each other. and some of them are in media as well. One of my close friends named Rajavel Nagarajan. He was a radio jockey. His show named Love Guru, which was a very big hit. So we have folks living everywhere in the world. Some of them in US, some of them in UK, like that. But we always stay in touch. Um, and yeah, I mean, personally, I feel like having more friends is always good because only with friends you can share anything and everything, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's about my friends. About time management. So one thing that I am consciously trying to make an effort is to always be punctual, right? Because as we are from India, we usually take it light. We even, some of my American friends here, they even make fun of us, stating that, okay, you come during a Indian standard time or the actual time is what they will ask. Let's say if the birthday party starts at 6 o'clock, our mentality is okay. We'll start from our house at 6 o'clock, and we will reach there by 6:30. But here, if you see, people will be so punctual. If it is at 6, then they will be here around 5:45 itself. So that's one thing that I think anybody can do if you make some conscious efforts. So, on that matter, right? So, Pravina, what do you think you are uh, uh, you want to improve on? Yes, it could be anything, right?
Yes, sir. I want to improve myself as a emotional imbalance. So,
Hello.
for example, in our GHF also, I'm the part of in one team. So in that, actually the army also the same team. Starting from as we joined in 2023. So Arni and myself are joined in one team. So we are together in the one team. So the time after 1 year, almost after 1 year, Arni will join another team for their academy stream. So that time I felt like how Harani will change. And I'm asked to Harani also, please come back to our team, Harani. Please, we'll talk to others also. Like that and all. Like that and all. I felt like so like emotionally. After Ganeshana said, uh, he, uh, after Ganeshana said, it's all part of the team. So you have to improve yourself as it is. Like that, Anna will advise me. So the time and also I will manage your emotional imbalance. Even my college, even my college first year, I never cry at 1 year. So not in my school days also, I will for small things and all, I will just cry. So after the college, I never cry for the anything. So I don't know why that is why I'm not happening to me. So like and all, I thought about the why I'm not crying, but I don't know the cry will not come for me. So I don't want to cry. That and all I think. So now I'm balancing the emotional for the others and for me also.
Hmm, nice. That's yeah. I feel like it's always connected to your situation, right? Sometimes it tend to happen, but of course, when there is a need, you will for sure be emotional. So no need to force yourself on anything. It will happen automatically.
So
So
it's not
Achaya,
whether my
yeah,
voice is here.
yes, Gopinath, yes.
Okay,
Finally, we
thanks.
are able to hear it.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we'll come back to you, Gopinath. So Achaya, why don't you just tell us about yourself? I don't know whether we have spoken much.
Yeah, sir. I will. Actually, I'm from Trichy. I'm currently pursuing my degree second year BCA at Trichy National College. And also recently I got an opportunity in NatWest Group at Gurgaon. Now I'm at the Gurgaon working as an operational analyst. Then I have passion about technical side, working as a software developer, and I'm learning for that to improve my skill. And I like to switch. Now I'm working in a non-technical, and I like to switch as a technical. And my hobbies are to study books and playing chess.
Nice. Good summary. So, so you said you are in kind of an internship, right? So, is it just during your, I mean, is it a summer holidays for you guys? Your exams are done?
Yeah, sir. They gave permission to for the exam. Last month I came for the exam and I completed my second year exams. My second year was completed last month.
Oh, nice. So, how long is this going to go? This NatWest internship?
This is a contract period now. By seeing our performance, they will decide we are get permanent or not. If we get, it will end at the June. After that,
So, but your degree is done, is it? Meaning your studies are done?
no, sir. I'm also pursuing degree and also managing the job.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So, is it like a remote learning that you do?
Sorry, sir.
No. Do you do it via remote, or I mean, how? Because you won't be able to attend the classes, right?
Yeah, sir. They gave me a permission for only 6 months. Or if I once I got a permanent, I can work as a hybrid role. So I can complete only 8 days to the office and I can do work from home after the college. My college is only half day.
Okay, but your college is where is your college?
Trichy. And office is also in Bangalore. I can log in Bangalore.
Oh, okay. Oh, but you may have to travel back and forth, is it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But in compared to Gurgaon, Bangalore is easy for me, so I can manage both.
True. Yeah. Oh, travel is a pain. I travel alternate weeks to my office. So my office is 150 miles from my house, which is, if you see, 230 kilometers.
My
I
God.
used to go every day in the morning and come back, but it's a lot of travel. So now these days I am just going on Monday. I'll stay there on Monday night, Tuesday night, and I will return on Wednesday, and then I will go on Thursday and stay there Thursday night, and then return on Friday. And the following week will be work from home. So that's my schedule.
Oh, yes, sir.
So again, it's not about what you want, right? Sometimes you may have to bend your emotions, as well as you should be flexible enough to do whatever you have to do in order for you to be in a better position. Again, I can easily find a job in my in the place that I live, but I feel like the place where I'm now working, it is pretty good. I work for a company called Fidelity Investments, who is it's a pretty good company, very big company, and I like the role. I work in master data management. I'm not sure whether you guys know about MDM, but that's like one of the niche skills in data management side. So I work as a systems analyst there. So as it is really interesting, and they are exploring multiple tools. I work in a tool called Reltio, and now we are exploring another tool called Atacama, and we are a AWS shop. So yeah, that's why I'm continuing. Even though the travel is more, I'm still continuing the same job. Okay, Gopinath, why don't you brief about yourself? I know, I mean, we have spoken a lot, but I don't know how much interaction you have had with Akshaya and Pravina. So
Yes,
just for the sake of the conversation, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, I am Gopinath. I am from Madurai. I am pursuing my engineering degree at Verma College of Engineering and Technology. So I am passionate about computer vision. It's like this basically a deep learning network. How it interacts with computers, with how it interacts with cameras, I think. So I have spoken really that I got internship at IIT Roorkee. So there I am going for a research internship with under the professor Indrajit Ghosh. He's a professor at IIT Roorkee. So in that internship, where I am specialized is graph neural network. It is a more fascinating neural network. Like initial before that graph neural network, I have worked with the convolutional neural network. So both are different in terms of how it is working. So it is quite fascinating for me to there. So that is my. Oh, I need to also brief about what I feel I am. Uh, in that in research internship, we are developing a framework which helps to reduce traffic accidents. Like I am more likely working in roundabouts. Roundabouts means we call it as a ring road in India now. So in that we have lots of congestion. So we are going to predict that congestion. We are going to predict the trajectory of vehicle. So that's what in this internship I'm going to do. So that's my plan. After completing this internship, mostly I go for a job. If there is a chance, like I'm also applying for foreign universities. Last time I have applied for NITS, Singapore, and Taiwan, and many other universities where they also use internship under their professors. So that's my another thing I like to do in the future. So yes, sir. Do you guys anyone have any doubts and questions in this? Whether I'm audible? Hello.
Yeah. You are audible. I'm just waiting for Akshay and Pravina to see how
I
they are
had a doubt
responding.
that whether I have my voice is audible or not. So lots of time I have talked, but my voice is not audible in this current session. Okay, Pravina. Sorry, Akshaya. NatWest is an investment banking sector, like, correct? So what role you do in that internship? Like you have told about this a non-technical role you have got in. So will you please brief about what like in whether you're going to support in the marketing or how you're going to support in that? Will you please brief that?
Yeah, sure, Gopinath. Actually, I'm working as a customer analyst. Like, customer has all details about them. We are checking their details. If any mistakes are like in address and their trading activities and their names, if any mismatching or any queries about the customer will change about, and we update the address or update their details as per the customer
Oh,
details they have given in the bank. The bank will send, the bank is in UK, the bank will send us the details in weekly. We'll revise that queries and check the details and update.
so you have a database from bank, correct? You have say
Yes.
for example, if I have a Indian bank account, means my I thought they had my database, but it is like they are what they can. It is like outsourcing the job, I think. So our data will go into some third party organization like in NatWest, like correct? Yes, correct.
Yes, Gopinath. They have some database like called back office, and bank have some separate data like in Excel sheet.
Okay, it is like a shared resource between both of you. Correct?
Sorry, come again.
Like this is shared resource. Like you both peoples can access the same data, or it is they have own database and you need to clone them into your database, or like that type of infrastructure, or like both have a very shared data. How we can say in computations way means, say for example, if you have a computer, that computer can be accessed by you and the bank. That is called a shared resource. If it is an individual resource, means if you both have a different computers, you will message only the needed data alone. So how it could be like? Like,
No, it is
because I'm
standard.
so
We can use both.
uh,
Both can use bank and we can use both. Will use and that.
okay, okay. Whether our data are securely transacted between you and the bank, because like our data is going to, like, if my pin code, if my password or anything, that is what the user data are, no, that is given to you, means whether you peoples will handle that correctly. I'm not questioning about you, I am questioning about the system, not you, because and I am just questioning about the system, how it is performing here.
Yes, it has a separate credentials for everything. Only
Okay.
NatWest people will accessible for that everything.
Yes, that is what I'm asking. Then, yes, there will be some genuine persons, but same time there will be some vulnerabilities. No, if my data are given to NatWest employees, I'm not trying to say that the entire NatWest group going to hack my account or taking advantage of the data. I'm asking about if some employee took advantage on my data and do some hacks on that, means how I can get out from that.
No, I think I can answer that question. So if you think about it, right, Gopinath, the way how it works is the access restrictions are, um, uh, set specifically for a team. Okay, so
Okay.
identity access management is what they call it as IAM. So what they
Yes,
do
sir,
is,
yes.
yeah. So what they do is that, in case of let's say there is a group of people who are handling this online information the user is keying in, or the profile information for that matter, right? So not everybody in the team will even have access to that. So and first of all, you have multiple different environments, right? In the lower environments, you are not even supposed to use any of the production data itself, and only in the production data, production environment, you will see the actual user credentials, like your username, passwords, and things like that. And these days, what they are doing is they are using this masking technology, where uh, even from a, only with the super user access or the admin access, you will be able to even see the passwords. So and there are so many restrictions that have come in place. If you see from a backend perspective, right, all these are stored in a database, right? And they track every action that any user does. So if they see that any suspecting action from any users, they will be flagged immediately, and their access will be revoked, and their supervisors will be sent an email regarding that. See, of course, does it avoid it 100%? No. If somebody wants to cheat, somebody wants to steal the information, they have a number of ways, right? So but that's where, right, I mean, even from a user perspective, they always insist that um, all your passwords, you should own your password rotation policy, where you should keep on changing the password frequently, so that it won't be used by others. But again, at the same time, from a bank perspective, they do take all these kind of measures seriously, and any violation on this will cause even the job to be terminated. I
Yes, sir.
spoke a lot.
Yes, there are some,
Gopinath.
like you have spoken a lot. It gives us that there is a lot of protocol to access there. Sir, I also have one doubt regarding your profession, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
You have told that you are currently in the designation of master data management. That you have spoken about the companies are using AWS. So I like to go for GCP because it has some higher performance. Most AI-based companies, like many startups, are using GCP for their infrastructure. Like they had Keras and their inbuilt infrastructure. What is your opinion on that, sir? on choosing the cloud platform, whether I can go for AWS or I can go for GCP?
Yeah, that's a good question. Again, see, basically, whatever the organization that I have been part of in the last 5 years or so, all of them are using AWS. And in certain organizations, they use AWS as well as GCP. Um, and and some of them even use the Microsoft Azure, right?
Yes.
Again, all these are, if you think about it, right, from a conceptual knowledge perspective, all these are one and the same. It's about the way how it is being implemented, right? That's where it differs. So I would say doing a GCP certification versus AWS certification, if you want to pick one, you can pick anything depending upon which company that you are trying to apply to. But of late, what I have observed is it's more on the business and sometimes even geographical driven decisions. So I work in a city, or I live in the city called Charlotte, which is in North Carolina, USA. This is in fact called as a banking hub in US because you have all the major banks here. They are the major employers. And if you see out of these banks, right, AWS is being used by most of them predominantly. Whereas there are bigger banks like Wells Fargo and Bank of America who invest on all these technologies. They won't just go with one technology just for the safety concerns, right? They don't want to be completely reliant and dependent on just one particular provider. That's why they try to expand their resources. And certain teams, depending upon the tools and technologies that they use, they will adapt to the corresponding cloud. So let's say if a application or if a business has applications built on .NET, they prefer to be in the Azure cloud.
Azure.
So yeah, similarly, if some of them are doing a lot of AI related stuff, bots and things like that, they may prefer GCP. But even for the regular core banking or all the other activities, right? They use AWS. It's a combination of all three. So I haven't seen at least in my
A
closer
single
circle,
organization
right?
using a single cloud platform. Like
Correct.
there will be
Correct.
not there will be like multi-cloud using like hybrid cloud.
Yes.
It is called hybrid cloud. No. It is called private
No.
and cloud.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is
All these
something
are
different
private.
on
Yeah.
the public cloud.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Pravina, do you? I got able to get what you are speaking really, but I heard about your courageousness have become. I got increases. In that you have said that in your school days you have lots of you had tried a lot, but in college days you have become more stronger. That's a very good thing. I also, but most of the time I don't cry because if I cry means the surrounded people will laugh at me. Say for example, if I cry, I generally don't prefer to cry, but it's good to cry. I think sometimes our grief need to vent out. I think. What is your opinion on that? Because why I am asking now means you have told that you have controlled your crying. So it is not a good practice, I think. But even though I am also experiencing the same. I also don't cry for a number of years. I don't know when I cried for the last time. So what do you think about that? That controlling your grief is not good, I think. Also, it is not good for me also. What is your opinion on that, Pravina? I think I am
Yeah.
speaking like in a group discussion, I think, but we are talking in a more generalist way. We can take
Mm. Yeah, actually, you're right, Gopinath. But in my school days, I cried for just for small things. Like if I'm telling also now, you have to laugh. For the small things like for the change the places for in between of friends, that thing and all I'm cried for the small things in school days. I like my school teachers and my friends, my close friends are call me as a alumunji. So like the all they call. After college, I will be okay. I will be the strong. maybe in my before my 10th standard, maybe I'm having anger issues. So that time, maybe the one of the reason for the cry, one of the reason for the anger, I would be a cry. So after that, it will be the what to say, it will be the one separate place where we should be angry and where we should be calm, and that and all I will be managed after my 12th. So it will be so now, in first year I never cry for the in my first year. Actually, I'm telling about my college, not for the place, my families, and not for the uh, what to say, not for my family background, and my family circle. So in my first year, I know very well, my friends are my other department friends, my college teacher, my college ma'ams. So not even see my cry in my first college year, in my first year of college. So after second year, it's how will we hide the, like 3 years, 3 years for didn't cry for anything. So after second year, I will cry for my friends issues, and like and all I will cry. So in the first year, I would like to tell about and convey to you all, like before 10th standard, I will be cry for the small things. After that, I will be okay. So where will we have to cry, that and all I will manage. But I would be convey to yours, convey to the point is, in my first year, my friends and other people in my college, the people doesn't know I'm crying. I'm the cry face they didn't saw. So that's why, that is the point I would convey to you all.
Yeah, it's good to know that we are saying that for not how can I put it? We don't crave for simple things nowadays, but you have craved for simple things in early days, correct?
Yes. Yeah, just
Okay.
you all know, right? For just place changing things and all, we we don't cry,
Oh,
right?
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
okay.
why I'm telling you, for the small things.
Most
No,
of the times I don't change my place. My teachers will change my place. I prefer to sit at back,
actually,
but my teacher
yeah,
will bring me
yeah.
on first
In
bench.
school days, in my school days,
What is will happen means I will sit at back bench. I will make all my friends laugh. All atrocities we do know. So my teacher will bring me in front bench.
yeah,
So it is like you are disturbing a bad student means it's not a problem for teacher because everyone going to be same thing. But you are
yes,
disturbing a well studying students means it becomes drastic, you know. So
no
my
call.
teacher again send me to backbench. So this will happen in my school days. Also
Okay,
in college days, but now I got busy with my work, so I don't go for college. What I say, traditional classes now. I'm always doing my projects outside of my college, so I'm not currently in my classroom.
okay. Actually, in a school, they will be seated like a height order wise and mark wise. So
Oh,
in height
okay.
order is in height orders, my friends are all shorts. Okay, so they all sit at the front row, first row or second row. So I will be the height one in my friends gang. So I will be seated at back or fourth bench or fifth bench. So even for my what would you say, even for my need, I would be seated at front bench. No, the back peoples are said, Pravina, I don't know, I never see the board, can you please back at six, can you please back at six, they all shouted. So even I wanted to learn something, for the math subject and all, I don't know, I have a eye problem. So that and all, I wanted to sit at front bench. So there is a chance to sitting together with the friends. No, so that time and all, they will. So the time and all other friends are saying, "Can you please sit back? Can you please sit back?" They all shouted. So after it will be the only the 10th standard, till 10th standard. I have the issues, I have changed my school to 6 to 10. So that particular time I will be I will be faced with the issue. After 11th standard, the same school, after the 11th standard, I will be enjoying my school life as a golden days. So now I am also actually I'm saying no my school days. Now also I'm wondering about my school days. That's why I asked to sir also. Can you please could you please tell about your school life and school friends? So that's why.
Oh, okay, okay. I have spoke a lot, I think. Pravina and Acha, do you have any questions on about me, on what I'm doing, what I'm going to do? Is there any question on anything? Acha, Pravina?
Yeah, Gopinath, I have one question.
Yes, yes, sure.
Can you please tell me about your life means like how you are balancing your volunteering and college, and also you said that you have an internship, and I want to ask you that how you are managing this all.
First of all, I am also poor in time management in school days, but later, yeah, I have recent, not in my first year, I have read one thing that eat the frog at the morning. It is a super model I have learned. I will explain it to what it means. Like you have given a frog, you want to eat that frog in any time in that day. For example, you can eat the frog in 10 a.m., 11 a.m., later 12 noon, or even at the night at 12 p.m. So it is your choice. But you need to eat the frog in that day, okay? So if the scenario is given to you means when you will always eat that frog. So if what that model says is if you want to eat the frog means you can eat the frog as soon as possible. Like you need to eat the frog in the early morning itself. If you eat that frog early morning itself, you don't need to worry about that frog. I need to eat that frog in this time. If you procrastinate that, you need to eat that frog at night. So the procrastination will happen sometime. So if you eat that frog at the early limits, you need not to worry about that eating process. So like that, you have a work now. So you need to break that work. You need to prioritize which work I need to do first, and then later priority you can do it later. So I will prioritize my work, not how which work I need to do it immediately. That is what I have learned. Like in my like I am 2022 batch. In that yearly times I have volunteered a lot for Gold Art Foundation, but I am not and I am volunteering that much in nowadays. So that Gold Art Foundation I didn't work maximally. What I'm currently doing is I'm on research project. I'm also working in a startup called Binary Chakra where we do apps for Shopify merchant apps. So I'm between these two things, and I'm also in my academic also. So I will generally prioritize my work, and I will do it. I do the work in which has highest priority. That's how I manage my time. Whether that model, uh, you guys hear that model correctly? I have rushed the speedily, I think. It's a book, Eat Your Frog at Morning, I think. Whether you got that point correctly, let's say, Pravina.
Yes, Gopinath, that's a great model. Yes.
Yes. You need to do the toughest job at the earliest possible in the day. That's what the model means.
Yes.
Okay, guys. I think it's a nice conversation. I know we went 15 minutes past the schedule, the end time, but I really enjoyed the conversation. So going forward, right? If you have less number of folks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you guys to continue these kind of conversations, and starting next time I will provide some feedback as well on what you can correct in the sentences and things like that. Okay, but it's really nice catching up with you all. And Harini, please see if you can have more folks for the formal discussion. Until then, we'll continue with this way. Okay.
Okay, Anna.
Yeah, cool. Thank you all for joining. Have a nice weekend as well as a week ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.